Hi there, and welcome to this episode of What I Eat in a Day, Plant-Based Vegan Quarantine Edition. Let's get started. Alright, breakfast. We got this bread. I actually got this in the store like 3 weeks ago, but it's been frozen. Sprouted sourdough bread. We're gonna have a couple slices of this. You know what, let's try to estimate some calorie counts today too. Look at the nutrition facts on that. 80 calories a slice. 6 grams of protein. Very good. 15 grams of carbohydrate. 0 fat. Alright. So I've been drinking some orange juice along with my coffee. We'll start with a cup of this. 110 calories. 0 grams of fat. 2 grams of protein. Look at that. 2 grams of protein. Got a lot of vitamin C as well. Good source of folate also. But yeah, 26 grams total carbohydrate. Have 8 ounces of that, 1 cup. Making my coffee. This is pretty negligible in terms of nutritional value. There will be caffeine, of course, in here, but not, I drink my coffee plain, so no extra calories or anything like that. Check out that mug though. Alright, so the coffee's getting ready to brew, but we're gonna add a banana, sliced banana. Typical banana, I'll put the nutrition facts there. Good source of potassium. Obviously it's got some carbohydrates, some fiber, some calories. We're gonna top that on this toast, these 2 pieces of bread. Also, peanut butter jelly time. We're gonna go with the serving sizes of about, I believe it was 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. So 1 tablespoon for each slice of toast, 190 calories, 16 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein, and 5 grams of carb there. We're going to go with serving size of this jelly jam stuff. It's not 1 teaspoon, 18 grams is the serving size on there, so 1 blob probably for each, so we'll have to double that. 30 calories each, 8 grams of carb, 0 protein, 0 fat. Alright, but very tasty, I must say. Oh yeah, coffee is the lifeblood. Check out the Teespring link in the description below for your own mug. It might take a while to get it these days, but thanks for your support on that. Sandy hand drew this design on the coffee mugs. Yeah, there's the good stuff. Alright, bon appetit, time to carb up. There's breakfast right there. I'll put the calorie count as well as the macro totals there so you could see it for this meal. Again though, I don't care about macros or even total calories that much. It depends on what activity you're doing. Depends more on the other nutrients, the vitamins and antioxidants you're getting, as well as, like, for protein, the blend of amino acids or the building blocks of the protein, because that determines the quality of the protein, right? It's not just from 1 or 2 amino acid sources, but covering all 9 essential amino acids, stuff like that. As well as even with fats, you're looking at getting in essential DHA, EPA types of fatty acids as well, long chain fatty acids. Then of course things like fiber and vitamin C and all that good stuff. Spinners are winners. Alright, ready for some outdoor exercising this afternoon. I'm actually going to ride my bike today. Try to get in my 26 miles, 42K. We'll see how the path is. The social distancing thing, obviously training's kind of on maintenance mode. We're riding from the apartment, running from home, staying local. Social distancing, staying 6 feet away on the path. It's my first time actually riding bike in a while, but yeah, we'll head out there, get in some exercise, burn some calories. Not maybe my usual running output in peak training, but for the times, we'll see. It's a nice day. Gotta get some fresh air.
Alright, so I actually rode out a little bit farther, 16 miles, about 25K. I'll turn around and go back, make it a 50K, a little over 50K, 32-mile ride. Take a Spring Energy. This is a Carragoucher flavor, coffee. Put the nutrition facts up there on this. It's pretty high calorie dense. Drinking some water. Rode out to Broomfield here, the first bank center. And yeah, really nice day. A lot of people out, but people are social distancing, no big groups exercising, so getting some fresh air in. Finished up a bike ride, a little over 32 miles, a little over 50K I believe. Great day out on the bike path, lots of people social distancing. We're lucky we could still exercise outside, solo, from home, local, not touching and stopping anywhere. But I'm gonna eat lunch now, late lunch. We're gonna keep it kind of light so I don't spoil my dinner, but I wanna make this wrap. Probably made it in previous videos, but we're actually gonna count the calories here. So being obsessive today. So tortilla wrap, we got one tortilla, 154 calories, 2 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbohydrates, 6 grams of protein. Look at that, whole wheat tortilla. 6 grams of protein in that. We're going to add some hummus to it, whatever the serving size, a little scoop of this hummus. I'll add some more protein to it. Actually, I'll look at the nutrition facts here. 2 tablespoons, 28 grams is half a gram of 4 grams of fat, 60 calories, 4 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein. Good sodium source as well. I'm going to have another cup of orange juice probably, because I was really thirsty. Half an avocado, we'll put the nutrition facts in on that. Serving size of some of this lettuce, I'll have to look at the nutrition facts there, as well as a squirt of this hot sauce. I love sriracha sauce. And little essential fatty acids. Little essential fatty acids will go for a serving size. This DHA blend, omega-3 fatty acids. That will add a bit of calories in terms of fat, but these are essential fatty acids, of course. I'm going to drink one of these, but it's basically just sparkling water with lime. I think it has like 4 calories in it. Yeah. Alright, so this, I'm not sure if you can see that. The serving size for the lettuce is 2 cups. I'm not going to have that much, maybe a quarter of that, half a cup. So, you know, if you have 2 cups, it is 2 grams of protein on 20 calories, but this will be pretty negligible in terms of macros, but in terms of antioxidants and vitamins and fiber, salad and veggies are really good for you. So the hot sauce is pretty negligible, as well as nutritional yeast, except for, I will sprinkle some of this on. It is a good source of vitamin B12. That being said, I'm going to take one of my supplements. I do take some supplements occasionally, vitamin B12. Consult your doctor before trying anything new. This is the methyl form. As well as a vitamin D, D3 vegan version. Fat soluble, of course you synthesize some through sunlight exposure, but don't get enough in the winter probably anyway. And yeah, I'll put a tablespoon of this oil blend on, so that's going to be significant. 120 calories. And then 13 grams of fat. See how it's broken down with mostly polyunsaturated fat, right? That's the long chain omega-3, but you get different ALA form, DHA, EPA, there's omega-6 and O9s in there as well, but significant calorie count. Adding a tablespoon of that to the wrap, and yeah, let's chow down then. Alright, a couple hours before dinner time. We're actually getting dinner started. I'm going to make homemade vegan mac and cheese tonight. We're soaking cashew bits. I got a 3/4 cup cashew bits, so I'll have to do the serving size on that. It's actually quite a bit. I might not eat all of this for dinner. So that's 3 times 13, that's 3 times 9 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 5 grams of protein, and that's per quarter cup. We did 3/4 cup, 170 calories. Then we got hemp milk. I've actually never tried this. They were out of regular cashew milk, or we like oat milk too, but it's better to use a nut-based milk with this kind of mac and cheese. I used a full cup. We're looking at 60 calories there, 4.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein, even some vitamin D. Alright, so we're going to cook up some pasta. High carbs, we'll finish off the bag. It's about a half bag left, so I believe that's 4 servings of this, because there are 8 in the bag. So we got 210 calories, 1 gram of fat, 44 grams of carbs. Ooh, carb up. There's got to be some protein in there. Oh yeah, 6 grams of protein. Look at that. This is just some wheat noodles. Even some calcium, handmade, and potassium, and a little iron. So we'll cook that. Got the nuts and the hemp milk soaking. We're going to be adding nutritional yeast, lemon juice, as well as spices like onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, a little black pepper, or a little red pepper, and so yeah, a little splash of olive oil in the pan there so the noodles won't stick to it when I bake it. But looking at 120 calories, 14 grams of fat, and that's about it. Probably won't eat this all again. We're also going to top this with a little of this extra vegan cheese, tree-line cheese, to check the serving size and nutrition facts on that. A sixth of it, 1 ounce, would be 90 calories, 7 grams of fat, and I can't see the carb. 3 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbs. So nut-based, very expensive special vegan cheese will dab on the top, as well as some veggies. Got to get something green in there, right? Some green beans. Well, apparently there's no nutrition facts on these. I'm not sure how that's legal, but we'll have to look it up. I like my noodles al dente. Al dente. Al dente. Uh-oh. Almost forgot a key ingredient. Paprika. Paprika. I like to say that word. It's fun. Then we got the green beans. So we'll mix that together. The nutrition facts for the green beans. Add some veggies to this. Alright, so we're going to mix around this cheese sauce. We're going to add a crumbled piece of that bread I had this morning. I'll put the nutrition facts there, as well as, like I said, a sixth of this. Globs on top. Throw it in the oven real quick, heat it up. Alright, throwing that bad boy in the oven to bake. There's the calorie count. Macros. Again, I'm probably not going to eat this all in one go. Alright, almost time for dinner. I'm going to have a beer at dinner. This is a pretty strong IPA. I haven't started drinking yet. Not first alcohol of the day, and I know a lot of you are pretty against it. I'm probably get some criticism for it. You know, my diet's not perfect. I'm not saying this is a healthy diet or an ideal diet. It's just the truth in what I eat and consume on this day. And alcohol obviously being well, diuretic, but also 7 kilocalories per gram, I believe. Significant amount of calories as well as carbohydrates, of course, depending on how it's made and the hops, but it's very good deliciousness. Can't be too hoppy, can't be too bitter for me. I really like the IPAs. But yeah, everything in moderation, balanced lifestyle. You know, it's if you drink too much before you go to bed, it's obviously bad for you. It hurts your recovery, your sleep, sleep quality, I should say. And then obviously if you're dousing yourself with alcohol a lot each week, it's gonna not be good for you, right? The long-term effects of alcohol is not good for you. It's, you know, it's approved carcinogen. You know, there's all sorts of health complications with having too much alcohol. I do believe that small amounts, though, every now and then, for a lot of people is probably okay. But that being said, if you don't have any alcohol at all, obviously that's probably going to be the best for your health and running. And because I'm extremely carb heavy, I will have another one, maybe two, probably just one of these tortillas as a side for my mac and cheese. Alright, so I took over a third, but less than half of it from my first serving. Ooh, we're going to put some hot sauce on that. Love the hot sauce. Alright, going in for seconds here. Another tortilla. Probably ate about 2/3 of it, so that's the reference point for this dinner meal. Alright, big day of eating. End of the day totals. End of the day totals. I want to bring them to you. I got the numbers here. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. It's pretty late, but 3,430 kilocalories. Just under 3,500 calories for the day. I was actually surprised. I thought it'd be closer to 4,000 calories. I think during peak training, I'm probably eating around that. 84 grams of protein. That's 10% of in terms of calories, it's 10% of my calories, but 84 grams of protein, well over the number of kilograms that I weigh. 431 grams of carbohydrate. It sounds like a lot. It's only 56% though. 116 grams of fat. 116 grams of fat. 33% of calories derived from there. That's actually kind of sad. That's almost standard American diet type of percentage, and that was a little alarming to me, a little surprising. Now, the numbers don't add up exactly because some of those were of course derived from alcohol from my beer. I had an Imperial Stout with a scoop of this vegan avocado ice cream for dessert. It was delicious. I've been indulging a little bit extra, especially with the beer during this quarantine. I will admit, that's the truth. What can I say? Again, my spiel on alcohol, everything in moderation. You know, this is not an ideal healthy vegan diet. You could eat vegan ice cream all day and be extremely unhealthy, and I was actually alarmed with the amount of fat consumed on this day. I would rather boost carbohydrate intake with more fresh fruits and vegetables and then decrease the fat intake. But the caloric intake's okay. It's okay. You know, I ate a lot less healthy as a vegetarian, I think, in my 20s. I ate just plain pizza, copious amounts of pizza and pancakes and waffles and ice cream and beer, and got away with it. But long-term effects for long-term health, you want to be more, if you're whole foods plant-based, obviously all the antioxidants, you get a lot of bang for your buck per calorie with fruits and vegetables and whole grains and less processed stuff. And obviously I'm making my vegan mac and cheese. I consider that a junk food type of day, junk food type of meal. Alcohol, extremely excess calories, but at the same time, we want to fuel our bodies with quality stuff. We don't want to gain too much high percentages of body fat. I've been moderating that a bit kind of in this off season. I do weigh just under 150 pounds, 149 pounds. I'll put that kilograms there, as well as I'm just under 5'11". I'll put that in meters there, or centimeters. So, you know, my BMI, my height to weight, it hasn't changed that much in the last 20 years. Oh, that's not true. 15 years, I should say. But I'm, you know, within 5 pounds, a couple kilograms of my race weight, pretty much all the time. But you know, what's going on inside, the oxidative damage, oxidative stress, any strain on your liver, kidney function, organs, hydration levels is very important. And with a lot of fruits and vegetables, higher carbohydrate intake from those whole food sources would be more ideal. And if you want to see what a healthy whole food plant-based athlete eats, go check out Sandy Nypaver's channel, Running Wild to Believe, for a vlog on what she eats in a day and does the calorie counts as well. I'm going to admit they're not perfectly accurate. I was looking at packages, just estimating on that dinner intake that I was eating, you know, 2/3 of the mac and cheese. They weren't extremely accurate, but she does a really good job of breaking things down, as well as a good example of a healthier diet. And this is a newsflash. I got to clean up my act. You know, it was a delicious diet, but at the same time, been indulging a little bit extra these days. So hope that's informative. Hope it's at least entertaining. Thanks so much for subscribing on here. More running related content, hopefully outside, coming your way very soon. Thanks to the Patreon supporters for making this possible. Title sponsor, Hoka One One. Still living the dream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Be sure to subscribe on here, like this type of video. Comment below with your thoughts, anything controversial, things like that. Hope to hear from you. Stay tuned for more.